going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Memphis Conservative channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that like button and share this video and comment down below. So we're reading this right here from Breitbart. So KARMELO Anthony, I know a lot of y'all know about KARMELO Anthony, the ones that done. He was the young guy that had killed the other young student, Austin Metcalf, last year at a track meet. Stabbed him in the heart. He claimed it was self-defense. So in Texas, by him, when he did the crime when he was 17, when he did the incident, the stabbing, he was 17. So Texas has a law, people under 18 cannot be put on, death row, death penalty. So he more likely gonna do life or whatever. So the Texas jury finds KARMELO Anthony guilty in the murder of Austin Metcalf. So let's get right into this. A jury in Collin County, Texas, has found 19-year-old KARMELO Anthony guilty of murder in the 2025 stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the Frisco Memorial tent at a regional track meet in Frisco, Texas. Anthony, a former student at Frisco Sentinel, took shelter in the tent during a rainy portion of the day. Frisco Memorial athletes, including Metcalf, told him to leave the tent roughly 15 times, according to witnesses. And that's another thing. They had like 20, 21 witnesses. I think like a person or two was his friend. We just know a lot of people, and I'm gonna say it, a lot of black people, when this right here happened, was really defending him, was saying bringing up all kind of stories and saying that KARMELO Anthony was jumped by Metcalf and his brother. Then other people was jumping on him, and there was self-defense. He pulled out a knife and he stabbed him because, self-defense. None of that happened. For a part, they were saying people was jumping on him, and Austin Metcalf and his brother Hunter was picking on him and jumping on him. I mean, one while a lot of them was saying that they had been bullying him all for years at school. Come to find out, they didn't even know each other until that day. So one 17-year-old student athlete who went to Frisco Memorial with Metcalf told the court that Anthony, 19, did not act in self-defense. He kept his hands in his backpack until Metcalf shoved him, and then he responded by stabbing the teen in the chest. That's lethal force against non-lethal, the witness explained, which is true. One of the key parts of Anthony's defense is the claim that Austin and his brother Hunter ganged up on Anthony. I had just said that, forcing him to take the knife out of his bag to defend himself. So this right here is that it was a tense scene in and around Collin County Courthouse. More than 24 deputies outside the courtroom alone. Excuse me. Outside, a crowd is gathering with chants of "Free KARMELO." So, of course, you see a lot of blacks that was standing all outside the courthouse out there. They've been outside the courthouse ever since the trial has started. a few days ago. Um, why y'all don't stand outside in a crowd like that in front of your drug dealer's house in your communities? Force them up out the neighborhood. Your gangbangers and your shooters. Force them up out the neighborhood. You're not standing outside out of the trap houses in your community to get them out your neighborhood, but will come in to defend this young man right here that was guilty as all outdoors. That's what we do. I saw one reporter asked this black lady, "Well, what would you say, if they find out that Carmelo did murder Metcalf and it wasn't in self-defense?" The black lady straight up and said, "Well, we're gonna stand by them anyway. They stand by their people." So you're making this a race type of thing. But for her to say that, that's embarrassing to a lot of us. Because people think that all black people think like that, what she said, when it's clear or not. She straight up and said, now she just asked you a question. What if that boy did actually murder Metcalf? Well, we're gonna stand by him anyway, regardless. Like, really? That's your answer to that. Look it up. However, multiple witnesses testified that he never saw Austin or his brother gang up on Anthony. Anthony's lawyers pursued a self-defense case on behalf of their client. Excuse me. However, the jury ultimately found that defense unconvincing. Race played a role in the case. Anthony is black and Metcalf is white. Two factors did tremendous. Phone ring. Two factors did tremendous damage to Anthony's self-defense case. First, Anthony did not take the stand in his own defense, a curious decision by his lawyers, given that an attempt to draw sympathy from the jury could have aided greatly in getting the charges reduced to manslaughter. Second, the majority of the prosecution's witnesses, all of whom laid the blame for the incident on Anthony, were black. Anthony's self-defense case was dealt another blow Monday when it was revealed that even one of the defense's witnesses said Anthony caused the incident. On Tuesday, the same day that closing arguments were made, and as it turned out, the same day the verdict was given, jurors was instructed to consider manslaughter as a lesser charge. It took a mere 3 hours for the jury to return a verdict of guilty. Under Texas law, Anthony could serve 5 to 99 years. While Anthony attorneys did not call him to testify at trial, it is highly likely they would have him testify at sentencing to seek a shorter prison term. Since Anthony was under 18 at the time of the murder, he is not eligible for the death penalty. So he got saved by 1 month because when he did that, I think if I'm not mistaken, he turned 18. He was turning 18 the next month. So he got saved by 1 month from the death penalty. According to reporters from inside the courtroom, Anthony cried, too late to cry now, and was shaken as the guilty verdict was read. Reporters also claimed that Anthony's mother has already taken the stand during the sentencing hearings. She reported pleaded with jurors to have mercy on her oldest son. This is a breaking story. Check back for updates. But yeah, this and then it's another thing right here too. If you see right here to the right, Texas no, not that one. I'm sorry. It was about his lawyer. Something about his, yeah, right here. I'm sorry. Carmelo Anthony's um attorney blames Austin Metcalf for his own death. Really? But hey, that's what lawyers do. It's their job to fabricate and lie and with their clients and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, they said they had tried to really make him look like a child. They had cut his dreads off. They said they had cut his dreads off. He was bald headed, and they had put an oversized suit on him to really make him look like he was a child. So when the jury looked at him as a child, but looks like he gonna be gone for a long time, even if it's 30 years or 40 years. But he can face up to anywhere between 5 to 99 years. But looks like he's probably gonna do pretty much life. Young guy, and he go to prison. You're gonna be around a bunch of people that's in there for life and ain't got nothing to lose. So I hope he can protect himself in there, because it's not gonna look good, man, for him. But I was glad that they came to this conclusion, because all the evidence that they had and stuff. You talking about the self defense thing? To me, I think what threw the self defense thing out was when they said he said, "Touch me and see what happened," and they say he had his hand in his backpack the whole time. Come on, black people, we all know what that right there means. Somebody got their hand in their bag like that, or they pocket or whatever like that. They got something, whether it's a gun, knife, or whatever. But you premeditated of what you was gonna do when you told him, "Touch me and see what happens." You premeditated that. So where's the self-defense in that? You claim a lot of people, other people came and jumped on you. That didn't happen. They raised a lot of money for him when this right here had started. Um, when the incident first had happened, had a GoFundMe, raised all kind of money. And I think his parents or whatever, they went through that money because they came back asking for more money for his defense and all of that. And so, but I knew what his verdict was gonna be. I was like, it's too many witnesses. You got 21 witnesses. We got video footage that never hit the public, but people claim that this and that was in the video, this was in the video, that was in the video, and the public like us hadn't even seen the video footage. But you got 21 witnesses and all of them saying the same exact thing that was out there when it happened. Everybody's story is the same. But yeah, this another young man, life is gone because he reacted emotionally. That's what happens. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm okay with the verdict. Thanks for stopping by the Memphis Conservative channel. If you have subscribed already, subscribe to hit that like button and share this video and comment down below. Peace.